you or any of your friends are suffering from such condition where the descending becomes difficult and you are descending by rotating your body in one direction and one step at a time, then you might be suffering from something called as gluteus medius muscle weakness. Hi, this is Dr. Priyank Shah, founder of Priyank Physiotherapy Clinic, and today I am going to talk about the gluteus medius muscle weakness. To understand the gluteus medius muscle weakness, we need a small lesson of the anatomy. The gluteus medius muscle originates from somewhere outside the ilium, and it originates and it inserts here at the greater trochanter. Its principal actions are abduction of the hip joint, internal rotation of the hip joint, and the most important is stabilization or depression of the pelvis. It is this depression or stabilization of the pelvis which is lost, which leads to this type of pain. To test this muscle, all we need is a simple test. It's also known as Trendelenburg sign. For the test, what you do is, suppose the right leg gluteus medius muscle is affected. If the right leg is affected, what I would like to do is raise the left leg. On raising the left leg, what happens is, because of my gluteus medius muscle control, I am able to control my pelvis and my pelvis does not drop in this direction. In case of gluteus medius muscle weakness, a positive test would be a dropping of the pelvis, or I am not able to maintain a balance, a proper balance even for 5 seconds. You can also diagnose this muscle weakness by dynamic gait. People with gluteus medius weakness will walk in this way. Suppose the right gluteus medius is affected, then the patient will have a lurching gait in this way. If both the sides gluteus medius are affected, then the patient will have a waddling gait. Patient with gluteus medius weakness may present as pain or discomfort in the anterior region of the thigh, or there may be no pain and just an imbalance while walking. The gluteus medius muscle can become weak over a period of time by excess of activity in athletes such as squatting and lunges, or it can become even lengthened and become weak by poor postural habits like cross-legged sitting in this way for an extended period of time, and it can become weak. And it can also become weak if there is some fracture or some injury, direct contusion injury over the part of the origin to insertion of the muscle. Treatment of gluteus medius muscle is by strengthening this muscle. This muscle can be strengthened by the following simple exercises. Suppose the right gluteus medius is affected. So I would like to start is just lift my left leg off the ground and just maintain the pelvis. I would like to use the supports on both the sides and then gradually let the supports go off and try to maintain the pelvis as long as I can. Our second exercise to strengthen the gluteus medius is in the side lying position. Suppose the left hip is the affected hip. Now the right knee is bent and the left knee is straightened, and the affected left hip goes a little behind in an extended position. Now in this position, just raise your leg up and down and you will feel that there is a little burn in your muscle. The extension or going back of the hip is to prevent overactivity of hip flexors. Now, in the third exercise is in the similar position is a clamshell exercise. You have to bend both the knees and just you have to lift the left knee up. This exercise may seem easy at first, but by performing 10 repetitions, you will feel a burn in this region. We can now progress to the third exercise, which is a little difficult. Suppose the left leg is the affected leg. What you have to do is drop the right pelvis downwards in this way. You don't have to bend the left knee like this. You don't have to bend it. You have to just, the pelvis drops and comes up. Drops and comes up. You can progress by dropping of the pelvis, up and abduction. Dropping of the pelvis, up and abduction. Our fourth exercise is actually a yoga pose also known as Vimanasana. To perform this exercise, suppose the left hip is affected, the right hip goes behind or extends, and then gradually once you achieve your maximum, you can progress by putting the arms away from the body and hold it for around 15 seconds. You can even progress in this pose by taking resistance with the hand and perform the same exercise and hold it for 15 seconds. Our fifth and the most difficult exercise for gluteus medius is the side plank. Suppose the left side gluteus medius is affected, then I would lie down on the same side in this way and just perform a simple bridge, and this is the side plank. To progress, we can do arm movements, and you can also do the other unaffected leg movement. The pelvis should not drop. If you like this video and find the information in the video to be useful, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and please share to the people suffering from gluteus medius weakness. Thank you.